Good evening, everyone. Zillion here with another episode of XCOM, Enemy Unknown. So, we're on Operation Blind Gift in China, which is, again, just a standard abduction mission. Orange team is on with Squatty Fujiwara as our support, Squatty Schneider as our sniper, Squatty Fournier as our assault, and Rookie Robert, who hopefully will become a heavy, and if he doesn't, I'm gonna be kind of sad, because I'll have extra of people again. This is the rating for this mission was difficult, so I'm a bit concerned that there's no corporals on it and that we have a rookie, but I think we'll be fine.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
This mission, or this map is pretty, it's basically just a long hallway.
Watch your backs out there, people.
If you look at it, it goes like all the way down here, and then, yeah, back here. So there's a decent amount of room. It's basically just a straight hallway. There's not a lot of places for the aliens to be like concealed or anything. There's not gonna be a lot of looking around. It's probably just gonna be walking down until we find something and then shooting it until it stops being alive. And now, alright, you're gonna have to dash because you can't actually reach anything, unfortunately. And you also can't reach anything. Okay, cool. Well, you can get up there with Schneider. Schneider? Schneider. Schneider's for sniper. No, it's not Schneider. It's Fournier. Schneider's over here. One of the big problems on this map is there's a lot of like light cover as opposed to heavy cover, which is kind of problematic. Because I don't really like having people in light cover. It doesn't give them that much of a defense bonus, and there's a pretty high chance that. Okay, so just thin men. Just thin men around is what that noise meant. Light cover doesn't give them very much protection. For the moment, we're gonna get these guys up in the train. Fournier and Roberti are gonna get in the train. And Schneider and Fujiwara are gonna stay on the outside. See, there's no... Like, the only heavy cover in the train... Well, I mean, there's some on the walls if they're, like, outside the train. But if you're fighting inside the train, the only heavy cover is at the doors. Which is problematic. Okay, you can get up to heavy cover.
This is a disturbing sight, to say the least.
Floaters already.
It's hard to differentiate where the organic material ends and the machine begins.
It's not going to win any beauty contests, that's for sure.
So floaters, you'll see what they do. But they're basically... They're really mobile. They move really fast. They can also go kind of up and over and land behind you, which they have a tendency to do in really, really dumb ways. And they end up, like, they'll jump directly next to, like, one of your assault troopers and immediately get, like, shot in the face. It's usually kind of funny to watch. There used to be a bug where if a floater died while they were flying, they would like rocket away at like the speed of sound, and it was beautiful, and they would just launch themselves like out of the map, and they fixed that, and I'm kind of sad about it because it was just, oh, it was so funny. Now, the fun thing about this is that all of these guys, well, they're not in cover. I think they're in the air though. Schneider. Okay, so we can up a little bit. I'm a bit nervous about it because if I miss one of them... You guys both have grenades? Okay, you guys both have grenades. Grenade does 3? 3. So if I can kill that one in the front and then have Roberti grenade the two in the back, they'll both be pretty low. So, with that in mind, where is... Ah, I don't like selecting people with the mouse because it's kind of finicky in this game. Alright, we're gonna move you up. Let's see if we can do this without using a grenade. Oh shit, there's 4 of them. Shit, I forgot about that. Alright, yeah, let's just... They're all sitting not in cover. Not that that helps us when we can't shoot straight. Fujiwara. 77, 81, 77. Really, you can only see those 2? Alright, we'll try and hit that one in the back there, I guess. There we go. Okay, Roberti, you're actually in a pretty good spot right now. You're in heavy cover. I like that. Try and get that one.
Damn it! Enemy
Oh,
is
look.
still alive.
Alright, we're just gonna overwatch. Hope for the best. So I'm assuming they're not gonna stay there in heavy cover, which means we should get a free shot. Oh, we got something's over there. Okay, he's overwatching.
Enemy spotted.
And they are... Hello, men. Where the fuck are they? I don't think I'm even at the area that they're at. I think they just... That just triggered for some weird reason. Okay, so they're just sitting there. Cool. Schneider. If you would. Thank you. Bertie. If you hit him, he's probably dead, because you've got a 100% crit chance. There we go.
X-ray neutralized.
Perfect. Now comes the risky part. How close can you get if you're sprinting? Pretty close. And that should give you pretty good protection against the Overwatch shot. Let's do it. He's gonna... Okay, good. He did blow up the wall that she was hiding behind, so there's that. I did run. Okay, good. I was really worried for a second there that I'd forgotten to turn running gun on, and I was like, well, I just ran up for nothing. But no, I did. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'm not that incompetent. Now, we can move up. We can move you up a little bit further. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so there's thin men. There they are. Hello. Let's see. Oh, hey, Schneider can see him. Schneider doesn't have a great shot, though. Bertie can't see anything. Fujiwara, though. So I don't want to... Running up there would give me, like, the best chance of killing him, but also when he died, I'm pretty sure the poison would get me from there, and I don't really want to deal with that. So we're just going to shuffle our way over here, and wow, we got a flank on both of them. Neat. With that in mind, actually... No, I don't think he's going to be able to get a shot on both of them from back there, but... Nope, nothing. Damn. Forgot to mute my phone again. My bad. Just deal with that. There we go. Okay, you. And move up to here. Okay. And Bertie, I doubt he'll be able to get a shot on anything, but he might be able to. No, no luck. Alright. Just Overwatch then. You can Overwatch. And you get to shoot this thin man in the butt. Or in the head. I guess that's technically more efficient. But it's not as stylish. Okay, this thin man is probably gonna back off at this point, I hope.
We're starting to lose ground.
I'm mostly just hoping he doesn't like spit poison. Okay, we're good. Oh, hello. He's running that way. Curious. Now, one of the things that XCOM 2 had that I really liked, one of the quality of life changes was it would tell you if you were running into a space that would damage you. It's really hard to tell, looking at this cloud of poison, how many spaces it takes up, and if you're going to run into it. Where is Schneider? Alright, Schneider, you're gonna get up there, and you're gonna wait for the poison to clear, so you can get up to that thing. The poison shouldn't last too long. Schneider's not doing anything at the moment, so
Good to go.
Roberti also needs to reload, because he's used up a lot of bullets firing at those floaters. You do not have, whatchamacallums, running gun up yet, which is unfortunate. And I don't really want to sit here having a long-range gunfight with that thin man. Is there any chance Fujiwara can get a shot on him from here? No, there is not. Alright, you're gonna Overwatch. You are gonna reload.
Let's do this.
I could throw a grenade at him, because I don't want to risk him poisoning anyone, but... I'll just run up here and hunker down, see if I can get him to move forward a little bit. If I can get close to him with a shotgun, he's basically dead. Just head down for a second. Okay, I've lost sight of him now, shit. Where's he going? He went somewhere, but I don't know where. Balls, I didn't realize that she was the only one who had sight. Okay, Schneider. Schneider can sit there. Fujiwara, you can now reload at least. I want to know where that thin man went. Is he outside the train? You may never know. There he is. Oh, there he was. Yeah, he's out there. I got that.
How was that?
Boy, we may never know. It could even be aliens, but I know that's dumb. Okay, I'm pretty sure the last few guys are out here somewhere. At least the Thin Man is, so I'm gonna move Fujiwara over here and have him reload. I'm sure Schneider should be fine on his own right there for the second.
We're green to go.
Actually, we can move him up a little bit, since he's not, like, Overwatching or anything anyways. Bertie, on the other hand, is gonna Overwatch.
Let's do this.
Alright, hopefully they'll move back into our line of sight. He's moving somewhere. I can hear him moving, and the camera keeps panning over to him for some reason, but I can't actually see him, which is a little bit annoying. Can move out there. If I get alright, I'm gonna move Roberti and Fujiwara across to the other side of the tracks, because it'll be better cover over there. And I'll be able to spot something. Nothing. Right, Fujiwara cannot reach that. That is unfortunate. In that case, just keep kind of shuffling down along the train. And you can't reach anything either. Just shuffle up a little bit. There we go. 2 sectoids. That's fine. We can take them. Sectoids are not a problem. What about you? Nothing? Alright. I want you... Where do I want you, actually? I feel like you should just stay here in Overwatch. Bertie, you cannot reach anything, and you're not in heavy cover, which makes me nervous. Fournier. What do you got? 30% hit chance? Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. You... Gonna cover up here. Okay, we've got our 2 sectoids. You're in Overwatch. Where did that Thin Man go is what I want to know. Because Thin Men are kind of there, he is. Okay. Ooh, ah. I was really hoping that would be a kill. That would have made my life so much easier, because, Fournier has run and gun back up, and that sectoid's probably in dash range. Oh, poor Roberti. He didn't ask for this. This is his first mission, too. Poor bastard. Alright, Fournier. Is he, in fact, in dashing range? He is. I like that. But at the same time, I'm not 100% positive that this is, like, the last... That these are, like, the last enemies here. So, I'm gonna be a little bit cautious with that. Roberti can shuffle up a bit for a better shot. Let's see if you can't get rid of that Thin Man for me. Bang! It probably would have killed him, but you can't, in this game you can't crit on Overwatch shot. Well, there's a special, I think there's a talent the snipers get that lets you crit on Overwatch shots. But regularly you can't do it. You should run up a little bit. So what have we fought so far? 3 floaters, 2 Thin Men, 2 sectoids. I'm not sure whether that's gonna be all of it. That's what I'm worried about. Because if it's not all of it, and I have a run up here and there's some more aliens, like, oh wait, this is the very end of the map, never mind. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna risk it then. We're like right at the edge of the map, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing else down there. Let's see what we can, hopefully, this puts her... Ah, damn it.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Now you move up a little bit and Overwatch. I don't think the sector can get back in the train. This map's kind of weirdly designed in that you can't get back up in the train from anywhere except by running down to the end where we started. And like climbing up the edge of the thing. Or you can blow holes in the train and that will give you that gives you the opportunity. Unfortunately, sectoids don't really have any equipment to blow up, and the AI doesn't really go for blowing up terrain just for shits and giggles. I mean, they'll blow up terrain like by accident all the time,
Operational objectives complete.
just as a matter of using all the plasma weapons, but they don't actually like go out of their way to blow up the terrain to make like paths for themselves or anything. Anyways, that was it. That mission went quite well. Roberti got slightly injured, but he should be fine. He's a tough guy. But yeah, oh well. 8 aliens killed, 0 operatives lost. Fan-fucking-tastic. So, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to vote for what game you want to see next if you haven't done that already. Much appreciated. And I will see you all in the next episode. Good night.